Good morning, you guys. We are at Grayton Beach State Park this morning, and we have not actually been on this side of the state park in a little bit. We usually go to the other side, and we might be able to paddleboard today, so we'll see how the weather holds up. It's a little windy, but it is super sunny, thank goodness. We are so glad, and it's gonna be an early spring, so that means more outdoorsy stuff coming soon, which is so exciting. We are over winter and ready for some warmer temperatures. So right now it is the beginning-ish of February, so there's still not a ton of people at the state parks during the day at least, and so it's not very crowded. But during the summer, these state parks here actually close because they reach capacity pretty quickly, and it costs $5 for us to get in. We need to get a Florida State Park pass. We have not done it yet, and it gives you access to all these state parks for like $120, I'm pretty sure, for 2 people, or a whole vehicle for a whole year, which we should have got one and we didn't. We keep saying we need to and we forget every single time. But yeah, so definitely worth it if you end up coming to Florida to move, or if you just go to a lot of the Florida state parks. If you're from around here, definitely get one of those, because that would be helpful. But do as we say, not as we do. That's my method, I guess. But we really like Grayton Beach State Park. It's just because you have the best of both worlds, with the freshwater lake over here that you can paddleboard in, and then the beach on the other side. And there's a really great little walk through that you can go through the trees and everything. It's not a very long hike by any means, and of course it's really flat, which is really nice because of flat Florida, and it takes you right out to the beach. So sometimes during the busy season, people will actually park here and then go to the beach for the day. So it just depends on where you're staying whenever you come to 30A, if it's worth it or not to you, or if your condo is actually on the beach, or your house, wherever you're staying. So just an option for if you're coming here this spring or summer, you might consider parking at the state park instead of having to go find another public beach access to get into the water. All right, we are all blown up and ready to hop in the water. We might be the only people paddleboarding today. We might be the only crazy people paddleboarding today. We'll see. It's actually not that cold. It feels pretty good in the sun. We hopped in at a different access point this time than what we used to do whenever we came here before, and it was a pretty easy just hop right in access. But over here is where most people park and get in with the kayaks and canoes and paddle boards. And then on the other side is the campground. So Grayton Beach State Park campgrounds are over there, and they're in a really good spot because they're right on the water, and they can just hop on their paddle boards or kayaks and just get right into the water and head to the beach. I don't know if you can really tell, but you can actually see the bottom of the lake. And a lot of the lakes over here are actually pretty shallow, which is a relief, you know. But also it's this color right here too because of the brackish water, which comes from the pine needles from all of the trees over here. So that's what actually floods into the Gulf whenever there's been a lot of rain. Some of the water right in the edge of the ocean right there, or the Gulf of Mexico, is this brown color, and it looks like Coca-Cola whenever you're out there. It's clear and it feels the exact same, but it's just this brown color, and then it'll, you know, wash back off into the sea and get back to normal colors after a few days. But it's just from the pine needles, and we didn't know that until we moved here and did some research and figured out why are there some brown spots of water certain times of the year, and that's what it is. So just pine needle water is all that it is, and it just makes the lakes really pretty, and it makes them also pretty clear too, which is a good thing considering we are in Florida, and you know what that means. There can be anything in the water. It's also green and stuff in the summer, but now it's all dead. really cold. Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa. Look at the drop off. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know. Oh. Okay. We're just about to get to the main part of the lake over here. One more little shallow spot, I think, to go, and then we're there. Yay. It's freezing. Yay. I think we can make it. Nice and slow. There's nobody else paddleboarding. It's just us. We might be insane.
Is this over here considered the state park?
No.
Wonder where it cuts off. It's right here.
Probably. Look at this water. That's so weird.
Yeah, there's drops.
Yeah. That's really crazy looking.
Do you want to go look at that?
I don't care. Yeah. It'll be pretty once it's done. And we're dropping off. Whoa. Off to the beach. Look at the smoke. Cool. We made it. We made it to the beach side. It was very shallow though, but it was not. I mean, it's warmer over here, I think. Now just to park the paddleboard and hang out for a little bit. Yeah. How's it going? Alright, so it ended up being a lot chillier than we expected with the wind over here by the beach. So we sat for a little bit and now we are packing everything back up and we're gonna get back in the lake and hopefully away from the wind. So the Weather Channel says it's 60 degrees, but it feels like 58. And I just think it's extra chilly because of the wind here. That's the difference in the inland areas where the, wind isn't coming off of the water as much. But, oh, we're freezing. At least we have our jackets. And at least it is sunny, so that's a positive. But time to head back.
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Head back.
Yeah. Oh, we're floating upstream and it's really, really hard. I don't know how we're gonna make it. It feels like a treadmill of water and it's not very easy. We can do it, we can do it. Okay. Maybe if we get around the curve it'll be okay. Yeah. We learned our lesson. But we did get off, which is good. But not the smartest. You get an A+ for your paddling today.
I should have went on the other side.
Why? Oh, is it gonna, we're gonna have to get off? I think we did get off over here.
No, we were...
Yay.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh
Honey.
my God. Watch out for the stumps. Don't hit a stump. It makes sense why no one else is paddleboarding. This was not our brightest decision. Whew, but we're making it. We're almost there. Almost there. Okay. We've gotten off probably like 10 times total. You live and you learn. We don't have to get off anymore. Oh wait, around the curve?
Yeah.
Oh, one more time. Gee. We made it back to the parking lot and it feels so amazing in our car. I feel like we are absolutely frozen. I guess maybe the sun was deceiving and we got a little too hopeful that spring was on the way, but it's definitely still winter in Florida, and even though it's 60 degrees, it feels really chilly with the wind, so our feet are frozen, my butt is frozen because it got wet, and Nick is exhausted from trying to paddle upstream. So this was quite the experience, but glad we made it back and glad we could bring you guys along. So we'll see you next time. Bye.